Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to the series on the 1985 Cabernet Wagon. Guys, I've been working on this car for about 2 months and have spent tens of thousands of dollars on parts and labor to make this thing incredible. And today's the final walk around, so please keep in mind, everything I'm going to read out as I walk around the vehicle, you can actually watch the videos on the website, woodsandbarclay.com. I think there's like 11 hours of footage showing me and Kevin. Big shout out to Kevin for flying in and helping me finish this wagon off. But you can watch all those videos and all the work on the website, woodsandbarclay.com. So without further ado, let's do the walk around on the Cabernet Wagon. Okay, just like I do in all the videos, as I walk around the car, I'm going to read off the list of all the work that I did on this vehicle. New ball joints, new guide rod mounts, new lower control arm bushings, new steering stabilizer shock, new Bilstein HD shocks. SLS system was flushed and rebuilt with a new SLS valve, leveling valve, and new SLS accumulators. Rebuilt the original axles by CV Source here in Buford, Georgia. New sway bar end links. I already mentioned the new leveling valve rod. Repacked the front wheel bearings. I'm sorry, I did new wheel bearings and seals. New ATE front calipers, ATE front rotors, ATE brake hoses, new rear calipers, rotors, and hoses, new brake pad wear sensors. There's a new Nissan's radiator. The previous owner actually installed that. Those are very good radiators. I redid the AC system, new compressor, new receiver dryer, new temp switch, new pressure switch, recharged with R134. New genuine Mercedes engine mounts. Ordered those from the Classic Center. New vacuum door lock actuators, new hood release cable, new flexible transmission cooler hose. There is a steel fuel overflow tank instead of the plastic one that was on the 85 model. Replaced the original exhaust with a genuine Mercedes wagon exhaust. Guys, those are extremely difficult to find, and I installed that. You can watch the video to see me doing that on the website. The original roof crossbars with the wind deflectors. Ordered an original cargo cover from England. Those are extremely expensive. Kevin helped me remove the dash and replace the vacuum pods behind the dash. I also replaced the climate control relay, or the climber relay. Reapplied Cosmoline wax to the engine compartment. Upgraded, oh, I'm sorry, I already said that. That was the metal fuel overflow tank. Replaced the fuel overflow tank hoses. Did a valve adjustment, new valve cover gasket, zinc plated the engine compartment, removed the original Mercedes trap oxidizer, removed and cleaned the fuel level sending unit, rebuilt the seat back nets, new diesel return hose, changed the main filter, fuel filter, and pre-fuel filter. New OEM sun visor mirror doors, changed the driver's door check strap, lubricated the power window tracks, greased the rear door check straps, new air filter, refinished the air filter housing assembly in satin black, oil and filter change, new oil pan gasket, differential fluid changed, power steering fluid changed, brake fluid changed, and installed steel wheels with body colored matching hubcaps. And then of course Scott professionally detailed it and installed brand new tires. Guys, that's what you got to do on a 40-year-old wagon, and this wagon is now 100% sorted out. It is an outstanding, beautiful wagon. So let's go ahead and zoom in on the details. Okay, we'll start up here on the front of the car. Guys, those are original Bosch headlight bezels. Bosch, made in Germany. Those were not cracked and not damaged. Original bumper, beautiful condition. You can see here's original Bosch headlight bezel over here. The grill was just amazing condition. Has one little ding right there, but that's 40 years old, guys. That's the original grill. It's absolutely beautiful. All the color is still in the Mercedes emblem. See the white paint there and the blue. That means it never sat outside. Straighten that up a little bit. Guys, this is original 40-year-old paint. Now, I did do a couple of touch-ups right down in this area. You know, you get little rock chips. I did a little paint touch-up there. But that is absolutely remarkable. I mean, you can see the reflection. There's the power line right there. Now, see, it looks like the previous owner might have done a little touch-up right there. There's one little spot. But, guys, that's original paint. I'm not repainting this hood. It is always better to have an original paint car. And I'm pretty damn sure that is all original. So, don't want to repaint any of that. There's the color matching hubcaps. Thank you, Chris. You did an outstanding job on that. All the side moldings, just remarkable condition. Guys, this is even the original windshield. That's kind of cool. Phoenix Motor Co. preferred customer. And guys, this quality control sticker is missing like 90% of the time on these cars. And it is barely still there. It's kind of faded. You can see that's the original glass. There's a Mercedes emblem. Beautiful condition. The anodized aluminum trim. Look how bright it is. It's not cloudy. The gasket on the windshield is beautiful condition. Look at this. The window brushes. Normally these have splits and cracks in them. These are beautiful. It's just a well-kept, garage-kept vehicle. Roof racks. All the luggage strips up here are still intact. You can see all the anodized aluminum trim through here. It's not cloudy. Just, it's excellent condition. The tail lights, no cracks in the tail lights. Original bumper back here looks nice. I forgot to mention I did change this tail light cover here because the other one was so dirty from the diesel soot, because your exhaust comes out right there. You can see now both of them are a bright white color, and that is original genuine Mercedes. And Scott, you know, removed all the emblems and buffed and polished back here. Original taillights, beautiful condition. This car even has, sorry guys, there's a little buffing compound we did not get out right there. I need to wipe that down. Got the original stickers still in here. Even has, the bumpers are still in good condition. All the trim back here is beautiful. Guys, it's getting extremely difficult to find wagons like this. So let's go ahead and take a peek on the inside. Show you these color matched hubcaps. They look great on the steel wheels. But we get a great view of the interior from right over here. Guys, original dash, 100% crack free. And this is also the original wood. I did not have to refinish this wood. That is remarkable. No cracks, no damage. Original Becker radio. Everything works 100% in this car. Like I said, I spent tens of thousands of dollars in parts and labor making the car 100%. The wind lace over here, that's original stuff, guys. You can't get that anymore, and it's beautiful condition. All the gaskets on this car are remarkable. They're still soft. Look how good they look. Minimal wrinkling in any of the door panels. See a little here and here. Oh, it still has the plastic trim that goes around the windows. Guys, that's like the first thing to go on these cars. You can see it's got a little wrinkling right here, but guys, if yours are wrinkled, please don't peel them off, because these cars are only original once, you know. It even has it back here, still around this window. Now I did retighten the seat back nets. You can see those are beautiful. And of course Scott has cleaned and vacuumed and shampooed the carpets. It even has the elastic straps still on the seat belts. That's when you pull the seat forward, your buckles don't fall down, so when you put the seats back, it holds the buckles up. The headliner, beautiful condition. You can see there's the cargo net. Let's go look in the far back here. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention too, the struts have been replaced. Watch how the door comes up. See how strong this is? The rear struts, hydraulic shocks have been replaced. Also, another thing on wagons I want to point out, this piece is almost always torn up and missing on wagons. This is that plastic trim piece, and guys, it's all still here. The carpet is beautiful. I mean, this is a West Coast car. They're always the best from the West Coast. Now, of course, that's the original carpet too, guys. We shampooed it and cleaned it. There's minimal fading. Just, it's remarkable condition. Over here, there is the first aid kit, and let's see, it's like the roadside hazard triangle. That's that guy right there. Still has the little foam insulation pad that presses up against your original jack so it doesn't rattle. Original first aid kit. Still has the foam insulation right up here. It's not torn off, it's not missing. Keeps things from rattling back here. Now, of course, the dog net. Let's see, I'll go ahead and put up the dog net and then come back and show you guys. There we go, I've attached the dog net, and of course you also have the cargo cover. And the cargo cover actually attaches here and right here. I'm not going to attach it, but I'll show it to you. I like these way better. So you can pull it out and you actually attach it to the rear door. And then when you open the door, it actually opens with the door. When you close the door, it actually comes down with the door, so you can keep it attached. I actually like this way better than a third row seat, because a third row seat, guys, is really not usable. No one can sit in a third row seat. They're made for kids. And I don't think people are putting their kids in the back of these today for safety reasons. I mean, I guess you could. Let's go around to the driver's compartment. All the doors shut perfect. All the little door locking eyelets, these rubber tabs, fully intact. See how easy the door is shut? Let's go look on the driver's side. I also wanted to point out, that's still the original window sticker, Daimler-Benz. It has not peeled off. A lot of the times those will turn black and like peel off from sun damage. Anyway, let's go over here to the driver's side. And guys, if you look underneath this car, it is every bit as nice as what you're seeing on the top side of the car, because everything underneath it is new. Please go watch the video showing me rebuild everything under the car. Again, everything is fully intact over here. The gaskets, they're still soft, they're not torn. The wind lace, beautiful. All the B-pillar piping is still intact, it's not ripped. Yeah, check out that driver's seat. No rips, no tears. The seat is still super firm. The springs are not worn out. We vacuumed and covered everything in plastic. Here's the mileage on here, guys. It even has low mileage, 130,000 miles. And my rule at the shop, guys, is I keep wagons under 150,000 miles. Those are the ones that are extremely difficult to find. You can find them all day long with 250,000 miles on them, but I like to keep them under 150,000 miles. I forgot to mention, I also replaced the window switches with genuine Mercedes window switches. I think just the passenger side, because the emblem was worn. And now you can see all the emblems are all bright and they show up correctly. There's no wear marks on anything. We also replaced a bulb for the shifter light. I probably left some stuff off my list. There's so much involved in doing these cars correctly. You see a little wrinkling has appeared, but again, underneath here it's body color. So a lot of people peel these pieces off, but please do not do that because, like I said, it's original one time, guys. That's how the cars age. So please leave that stuff on the car if you have a car like this. Now, of course, the seats can fold down and the backs fold down, and you know, where you can make a full cargo area. I'm not going to do that. You guys know about that. Let's go ahead and look at the engine compartment. Guys, I have done everything required in the engine compartment. I re-zinc plated all of the original brackets, clips, all the lines. Oh gosh, I just heard thunder. I'm gonna have to get this back into the shop in a second. Installed a new hood pad, and that's correct for the California model because your turbo sits here. The California models had that foil square. The Federal models did not have that. Also reapplied the Cosmoline wax. See it all down in there? I reapplied that yellow Cosmoline wax and all the cavities up here, just like Mercedes did. See, it's all, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's all sprayed down in there and down in here. Reapplied this insulation right here and refinished the air cleaner housing lid. Sorry, got a little goop right there. And the insulation is actually still on the AC manifold, which is pretty remarkable. New mono valve has been installed. I mean, everything. Guys, I have done everything. Let's go ahead and move in the car. And I'll show you that all the buttons, everything works. All right, guys, we are getting a black cloud above us. So this time of year in Georgia, it rains a lot. So I'm gonna try to speed this up. All right, the car comes with, let's see, two original keys and one aftermarket key, so 3 keys. Go ahead and fire it up. The glow plug light comes on correctly. Goes off. Clock works, RPM gauge, fuel, oil pressure. I do need to put some gas in here, or some diesel in here. Everything works, guys. AC, we removed the dash, replaced the center vent, reconnected the center vent pod. It was actually already changed by a previous owner. We did replace the fresh air pod and the defroster pod up here. Let me turn that AC off. Rebuilt the Hirschman antenna, and let's go ahead and put that up. We'll turn on the radio. 97.1 the river. The fader correctly works. Go ahead and turn that up. Speakers all work. Beautiful rebuilt original Hirschman antenna. Go ahead and put the antenna down. Works exactly like it's supposed to. Everything works on this car. Let's show you the vacuum locking system. I'm locking the driver's door. See how quick everything locked? And also the rear hatch and the fuel door correctly locked. Let me go ahead and unlock it. There we go. They're all unlocked. What do we got up here? Let's do the, sorry, switch hands here. Let's do the windows. The window tracks have all been lubricated. I've had the door panels off. Even the rear windows work great on this car. That is a weak spot on the 123 chassis, the rear windows. So I always tell people, you know, these are working. These are great condition. But I tell people use the rear windows sparingly on the 123 because it is a weak spot on these cars. So all the service records from the original owner are all in here. There's a whole book of original service records along with everything I did to the car. Oh, they wrote their tire pressure on a card. All that's here. All of the original books and manuals, including the original VIN plate. Looks like the original owner had some extra light bulbs and fuses in here. That was for the original dog net that was actually missing from the car. That's why I had to buy another one. That's the clip that clips it to the rear hatch. So that's actually trash. I'm going to throw that away. So the car 100% did come with an original cargo net in the back. I call them dog nets. You can see all the lights work. I rebuilt all the visors with genuine Mercedes old stock parts. The visor lids. Everything works, guys. All the interior lights. Also, if I open the door, that correctly comes on. Shut the door, and it does have a working delay where it's going to turn off here in a second. I think it's like 10 seconds is what they give you. Let's see. Now, I'm not going to hit the rear wiper squirter, but I will just turn it on so you can see that it works back there. All right, got that. I'm not going to hit these squirters. In fact, I've never hit these squirters, so okay, guys, it's starting to rain. I think you guys get the idea. I am absolutely pulling this car back into the shop because there are sprinkles, and we just finished a mild detailing on the vehicle because it had been over in my shop. Yeah, I do not want to get this car in the rain. If I have to finish the walk around in the garage, I will. What have I not showed you? Oh, the side mirror here. Here's the mirror control. See, it moves down, it moves up, it moves out, it moves in. We also rebuilt or removed and lubricated the sunroof, and we actually had to replace one of the nylon pads on the sunroof door, and that door's been out. Everything's been lubricated and it's been put back together. There we go. We got all the blinkers. Let's see, what else can I show you guys? There's the hazard switch. That's working. Also, I replaced the dimmer switch. You can see videos of me doing that, so everything correctly dims and brightens. Yeah, I think that's everything. I need to get this car back into the shop. It's definitely sprinkling at this point. So we're gonna finish this walk around right now. If you have any questions, you can call me, but there we go, guys. I need to get her back inside. It started to sprinkle, and we just finished waxing and cleaning the car. But guys, that's one of the nicest wagons in the world. I didn't cut any corners on this. We've spent tens of thousands of dollars to make everything work. All the suspension is brand new. It's an amazing wagon, and it's amazing to drive. So anyway, I'm gonna get her inside. Guys, just one last thing I want to show you. So these are the original California plates that were on the car. So I'm also including those with the car. And I have the lights out in the shop right now. And let me shut this door. And I'm going to show you guys that all the interior, lights correctly work. And the dimmer switch is correctly working. Let's see. All right, let's see. I'm going to turn out my light on the phone, and I'll turn out the overhead light here. Now I'm going to turn on the headlights. There we go. And we replaced the dimmer switch, so all that dims and brightens just like new. Now also, when you do that, all these controls dim and brighten just like new. We've replaced all the bulbs behind here, and that is all working. So let me turn that out. Oh, also we have our high beams, low beams, and I don't know if you can see the fog lights. Yeah, there you go. There's the fog lights. It all works, you guys. Also, I want to show you the rear cargo light. So I'm going to turn this light out. All right, now we're gonna look in the rear view mirror here. See it lighting up in the cargo area? The rear cargo light is also functioning correctly. All right, there we go. That is where it will sit, under this protective plastic cover back in my shop. Thanks for watching, everyone.